Hello. How are you? All I know is that you're such a trooper for being here after 2 failed attempts. Thank you so much for coming tonight. The first time was April, I was sick, and then was August, and Debbie was sick. And finally, it's happening. So I'm so glad to be here and so grateful to Ariel for helping me find a way back. You've broken my heart 100 times. I've mended it back again, 99. This time's the last time my heart's been bled dry. You've hurt me 100 times. And you always come back with a sweet disposition, saying sugary things like you're one in a million. But I've lost my taste for you. Don't even try. You've hurt me 100 times. How many times have you begged me to stay? How many times have you sworn you would change? How many times have I made the same mistake? You've broken my heart 100 times. I've mended it back again, 99. But now I feel nothing. I can't even cry. You've hurt me 100 times. You lied right through your teeth. You crossed your heart and you made me believe that 99 times is all it ever be. But you've done it again tonight. Yeah, you hurt me 100 times. How many times have you begged me to stay? How many times have you sworn you would change? How many times have I made the same mistake? Go on, get out of my mind, get out of my car, get out of my sight, out of my dreams and out of my life. I'm telling you now, we're done. Yeah, you don't get 101. Yeah, you hurt me 100 times. Thank you. How are you guys tonight? Good? It's good to be back in Florida. I've been here pretty much every month since unintentionally, but it is good to be back here. I've got a new record coming out in March, so I'm going to play you some new songs, some old songs. We'll start with the old ones, although these all might be new to you, and that's totally okay. I wrote this one when I was going. Do you know that book by Marie Kondo? It's called The Joy of Letting Go, or something. The Joy of, what is it? Yeah, something like that. And I loved it at this phase of my life. It was all about, like, you hold up your socks, and if they bring you joy, you keep them. And if they don't bring you joy, you get rid of them. And so I went through a huge phase of that, beyond socks and onto other things, and that's where this song came from. You can have the couch, the lamp, the diamond ring, the books on the shelf, the dishes in the sink. Take everything. Take. When you've cleared the walls and emptied out the drawers, when you've filled your pockets, when all you claim is yours. Take it with you right out the front door. Take. I wanna be with lift your mouth. Take, 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 take that dark, heavy cloud. Take, 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 take. I wanna be weightless on top of the world. I wanna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm gonna be way up high beyond your gravity. Way up high where you can't get to me. Way up high beyond your gravity. Way up, way up, way up. I'm gonna be weightless on top of the world. I'm gonna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. Oh, I'm gonna be weightless on top of the world. I'm gonna be weightless. Don't wanna be anybody's lover girl. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm cutting the strings. I'm gonna be weightless. I'm gonna be weightless. Way up high beyond your gravity. Here's to getting rid of socks, right? Well, I'm originally from outside of Philadelphia and moved down to Tennessee to pursue music in Nashville in 2011. And when I moved down there, I had just broken up with my college sweetheart, and he had also just moved to Nashville. So I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. Because I needed to, basically, everything I've ever felt has come out in a song. So I was like, this is going to, how am I going to cover up the fact that I'm writing songs about him and his new girlfriend, who was also a singer-songwriter. So I thought, oh, geez. So I had to get really clever, and I wrote this song literally pacing back and forth in my apartment. And this is a song about cars, because that's the only way I could think of like hiding it, that it wasn't about them. But they figured it out, and so songs were written in return, and it was I always say we're like the non-famous version of Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, and John Mayer. So I'll be whoever you'd like me to be in this story, I'm just saying. Anyway, so these years go by. I wrote this song 13 years ago at this point. Didn't think I'd still be playing it to this day. But it was 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago, I was very, very pregnant and was done touring and was ready to put my feet up, and I got asked to do one last gig in Nashville. And it was one of those shows, I hear that you're doing them now here at Fogartyville, where there's songwriters in the round. Have you guys seen shows like that, where it's several songwriters on the, yeah. So definitely don't miss that series if you haven't seen it here. And they're a lot of fun. I love being part of them. And so I said, yes, that sounds like a very comfortable gig for a very pregnant and uncomfortable person. I can sit down on a stool for 4 songs. So I said yes. And then I found out that the other girlfriend was in the round with me. And I was in a tizzy. I was like, I've already said yes. It was a week before the show. And so I just decided I'm going to put my big girl panties on. I'm going to be a mom, a girl mom. And so I was like, I got to do this. Ladies, let's stick together. And so I'm all pumped up. I'm like, let's go. I knew I was not going to sing this song, obviously, but I was like, let's go. And we're on our way, and my husband gets a text message, and he says, oh, apparently the building has been struck by lightning, and the show is canceled. I was like, what? I've never believed in God more than I did in that very moment. It was the craziest thing that ever happened to me, I feel like. I'm like his red hot vintage Camaro. For years I was the only thing he had. We got 200,000 miles of memories, kissing at stoplights and making love in the back. Will you come around all brand new? He likes your style and the way you move. You want to replace me, think you'll erase me, but love ain't something you can just undo. His fingerprints are all over me. Still feels that rush when he looks at me. He's holding on to you, but he can't let go of me. You're just a shiny new thing, yeah. Shiny new thing, yeah. Well, I'll put the story in his history. You'll be a sentence on a page. Lately he's trying to resist me, because he knows one touch and I'll never turn away. His fingerprints are all over me. Still feels that rush when he looks at me. He's holding on to you, but he can't let go of me. You're just a shiny new thing, yeah. Shiny new thing, yeah. Ah, he said just one ride, just one quick spin. He jingles his keys and he lets himself in. He turns me on and he revs me up. Gets me going faster, but it ain't fast enough. So he floors the guy and he pops the clutch and we start spinning out just to feel that rush. He said my fingerprints are all over you. I still love you and you know I do. Nothing ever compares to you, 'cause you're my classic. I've got to have it. My first true love, the one I always dreamed of. Yeah, you're in my heart. I take you where I go. Oh, you're my red hot vintage Camaro. All I can see are these beautiful little candles, and it's very vibey out there. So I feel like I should play a little jazz song. Just feels like the mood. I grew up wanting to be a jazz singer before I got into Joni Mitchell. Then I wanted to be a songwriter. But I grew up on jazz music, singing with my dad's band, and he'd let me sit in with him. And I was like 14 years old, singing all these standards, and it didn't really work. But I loved it. And so when I went to school for songwriting, I took a guitar class where they taught us all these jazz chords, and I was just so excited. And I thought, oh my God, I'm never going to remember all of these. So I put them all into this song, and I don't know what they are, but I do know how to play them. So I'm going to play you the one jazz song I ever wrote. No dancing in the moonlight, no sweet champagne in the warm summer rain. Don't need no luxury when it's you and me. No house on the beach, no private jet, no red moonlit sunset, just the simple things in you and me. All my friends found real good men. I hear they're just too good to be true. But they're buying love, simplifying love, cars and clothes and booze. No, that ain't you. Oh no, you ain't too good to be true. You're no movie star, and you've never been rich, but we'll pretend you are, 'cause love is all you'll ever need when it's you and me. All my friends found real good men. I hear they're just too good to be true, but they're buying love, simplifying love, cars and clothes and booze. No, that ain't you. Oh no, you ain't too good to be true. But I'm not saying that I'm opposed to luxury now and then. Oh, but if you want a candy coat me, spoil me in real love, baby. You know I love you just the way you are. All those names found guys they tamed. I hear they're just too good to be true, but they're buying love, simplifying love, with cars and clothes and booze. No, that ain't you. Oh no, you ain't too good to be true. No, you ain't too good to be true. No, you ain't too good to be true. Thank God I found you, because you ain't too good to be true. Thank you. Well, in March I put out, I feel like a lot has happened since I was here. I don't know how many years ago it's been, but we were guessing like 7, which is absolutely insane. But COVID years, obviously, and then before that, I can't tell you why. But and also after COVID years, I got married and had a baby. And so it's been a crazy, exciting, busy, exhausting time. If you're a parent, you know what I mean. But I'm so glad to be back here. And in March, I put out a new EP, just some re-recordings of old songs I had put out. And my voice, since I became a mom, I feel like my voice changed a little bit. And I've been playing some of these songs for so long that I just wanted an updated version. So this is one of the songs that I re-recorded for an EP called It's Me Again. And most of my shows heard the song and wrote me and said, hey, would you like to fly to Wisconsin? We fell in love with your song and would like to give you one of our guitars. And I was just flabbergasted and said, yes, I'll be there. When should I arrive? And the people of, they're called the McPherson family, and they make these guitars. They only make about 100 of them a year. But basically, they make bow and arrows, and with their extra wood, they decided to get into guitar making. So, voila. And this is basically, this is their basic model, and it's basically designed to be like a grand piano of guitars. So the hole is here on purpose as to leave more room for the sound to resonate. And the bridge, if you're a guitar player, you might notice the bridge is floating. It's not attached to the top of the guitar as to not detract from the resonance, which gives you a fuller sound. So I've been so lucky to play this guitar for over a decade, and everyone always asks me, why is the hole in the wrong spot? But to them, the hole's in the right spot. And check them out, McPherson Guitars. Anyway, this is a song called When You've Got Trouble. You've been kicking in your sleep, tossing and turning relentlessly, and I know you'd be lying if you told me you were fine. And you've been screaming in your head, swallowing the words that just breathe. Oh, my heart is tangled all around you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. So what do you need? I'll kiss you awake when you've had a bad dream, and I'll tell you a story, make it up as I go, or I'll sing you a song that I know that you know. It goes, my heart is tangled all around you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you've got trouble, I've got trouble too. You and I live like the tree and the vine. Oh, my darling, we're so delicately intertwined. I'll ease your pain 'cause you've eased mine. Oh, my heart, it's tangled all around you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. Oh, my life is arm in arm with you. When you got trouble, I've got trouble too. We're going to turn this thing back on. Sorry, it falls asleep if you don't pay attention to it. So I ran into some folks in the food truck line, which, by the way, thank you, Alan. That burger was delicious. Oh, my word. Oh, he's here. Alan is here. I hope you guys get a lot of burgers and fries. Oh, my gosh. Award-winning for a reason. That was a treat. Anyway, I was in line and ran into some folks, and they requested this song, and I was so glad they did, because it's sometimes I don't know whether or not I should play this song or not, because it's kind of heavy. I wrote the song about my grandmother who lived with my family for. Is that you, Joe? Anyway, I wrote this song about my grandmother. She lived with my family for many years, and she had Alzheimer's, and I wrote this song really just for my own family, and honestly, at the time, I was so young, I didn't know anybody else who had a family member with Alzheimer's, which is kind of crazy when you think about how common it is today. So I didn't have any plans to share this with anyone, but I was encouraged to when I realized just how common it is and how many people, unfortunately, go through this. So if you're one of those folks, this is for you. It's called Unraveling. Boxes and baskets of all her old things, porcelain dolls, portrait paintings. She swore they'd be worth something. They're just gathering dust in my attic somewhere, and she's lost in a room where she sits and she stares, her mind as blank as the walls, her memory as vacant as the halls. And I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven into every part of me, and she is unraveling. She is unraveling. She looks in my eyes and asks me my name, and every 5 minutes I tell her the same. She smiles, but it's cold and dead. And I'm screaming out loud in my head, 'cause I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven into every part of me. She is unraveling. She is unraveling. I tried to pull her back, stories and photographs of her children who love her, sisters and brothers she can't remember. But how could a heart forget? I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven into every part of me, and she is unraveling. She is unraveling. Sleep, searching for memories of who she used to be.
Thank you.
So this is a little song about letting things go that no longer serve you. It's so easy to hold on to our baggage, simply put. So if you want to sing along with me, this is all about having a funeral for your past. And my part is, I'll sing you my part and then your part. I say, you say, hey, hey, yeah, 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 hey, hey, you got it. I held a funeral for my past today, laid it in the ground where it's meant to stay, with the roots, the dirt, pain and the hurt. I held a funeral for my past today. I got down on my knees, dug up a mighty grave, made room for all the darkness, the anger and the shame. So deep, it never haunts me, gone forever and always. I held a funeral for my past today. Here we go. Hey, hey, yeah, 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 hey, hey, yeah. While I've been cutting roses. Never thought this day would come. Me and my shadow, we were living as one. And every day I tried to fight it. My demons always won. Till I stopped fighting. Till I let the light in. Oh, and I could not help but tremble. I could not help but cry. There was something holy about it, just watching it die. Right there as I stood right before my eyes, up from the ashes, up from the ashes, my phoenix did rise. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, so come, gather round. What will you lay to rest? Whatever kills you slowly, don't give it one more breath. Let it go, let it be. Let it rest here in peace. Lay it down at the funeral for your past today. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, here's your funeral. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, flowers for your funeral. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Thank you for singing with me. You guys giving me all the feels over here. Okay, well, I've got one more song before we take a little burger break, whatever you want it to be. I've also got T-shirts over here. I should say I started making a T-shirt that says Liz Longley made me cry because it just kept happening. And not because I didn't show up for 3 times in a row, but because but I feel like it was important to bring that one tonight. And if you get it if you get a tee, you can take a free poster which has the other date on it. Sorry, I printed it a while ago, so it'll be a little inside joke. Baby, I'm alive again. Tell, baby, I'm alive again. Baby, I'm breathing again. I'm kicking and screaming again. Well, you got and left me, thought it'd be the death of me. Baby, I'm breathing again. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. You can put me in the ground, but I'm gonna survive. Take it for granted this time, baby. I'm free again. I'm running through the streets again. Untethered, unchained, and I ain't ashamed, baby. I'm free again. Now, baby, I believe again. Hallelujah, I believe again. Save my soul from the devil, I know, baby. I believe again. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. You can put me in the ground, but I'm gonna survive. Alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. again. See you in a little bit.
Check. Check. We heart Liz Longley. She's going to be hanging out here with her merch, so come say hello. Remember, the food truck is outside. Come on out, grab some burgers. Liz loved it, so you guys are going to love it. See you in about 15 minutes. Hello again. It's me, your favorite host. All right, I want to make a few announcements of shows that are coming to Fogartyville. As Liz mentioned, we have our first songwriter series, Fogartyville Songwriter Series, which starts this Monday. It's hosted by Carmela Petticini. She's from Passerine, one of our local favorites, so come on out. Show starts at 7 o'clock. We also have our first open mic for the series, and that starts on September 23rd, also at 7 o'clock. We welcome everybody, no matter what you can or cannot do. Come on over, play a triangle, whatever you want to do. Come on over to the stage. We'll have a good time. It's going to be a fun night, and it's hosted by our own, the Cat Lady. She has her own program here on Wednesdays between 7 and 9, and she's also our office manager. That's Diana Bregman. She's awesome. After that, we have our open house, Many Voices, One Community. That's October 5th, all right? That means everyone is welcome. No tickets, just come on in. We're going to have bands, DJs, food trucks. What else are we having? We're having T-shirts. We're having CD sales. We're having everything. Everyone is welcome. It starts at 5 o'clock, goes from 5 to 10. So please, come on by, say hello, hang out with us. We'll be here. We'll be waiting for you. And I know where you all live, so. And then after October 6th, just some shows. Luke Bula, who's a fantastic singer-songwriter as well. Come on over for that. We have Anthony McLean and the Trailer Park Troubadours. Love that name. And that's October 11th. Almost sold out, so come for that. And then we have the amazing Sammy Figueroa with his Latin Jazz Explosion, October 20th. Also almost sold out. So a couple other ones that we want to mention. We have Shamar Allen, November 15th. We have the Project Joni, which is one of our also local favorites, November 16th. Grass is Dead, Grateful Dead tribute, just added. I'm not a fan, sorry, but anyway, come on over. I'm having somebody else work that night, sorry. Not my thing. It's the truth, I'm being truthful. And then Mr. Renacito returns on October 25. That is almost sold out. So guys, go on our website, check out the shows, join our newsletter. You get advance notices of when tickets go on sale. It's at wslr.org. I have an email sheet up front as well if you want to join. Don't miss out. So, okay, are we ready? Where's Miss Liz? Oh, there she is. Here we go. Liz Longley, everyone. Fogartyville, let's go.
I love Ariel's energy. We were texting on the weekend of Debbie and kind of trying to decide, like, is this a go? Should we cancel it? I was already in Florida, so we're just like texting back and forth. And then he texted me, "I'm under the bridge," and I was like, "What? Oh no!" And I figured out that he was on a run and he was stuck under the bridge, and I was the only one he was able to text, and I felt horrible because I was in Orlando. I'm like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." Anyway. Call you up from my hotel room. How's your day? What did you do? It's only been a day or two. was at this point in writing this song, and I just kept playing it over and over again, hoping that I would figure out what the bridge was going to be. That's kind of how songwriting goes. You just keep doing it until it comes together. Anyway, I was playing a house concert in Dallas, Texas, when I was trying to figure out what the bridge was, warming up in the green room, which was their guest bedroom. And their granddaughter, who was 7 years old, was listening to me warm up, and I said, "Hey, I'm in the middle of writing this song. I know you like to sing. Do you want to write it with me?" And she just started singing. She had Skittles in her mouth or something, or jelly beans or something, and she's like that. And I thought it was so cute, and I was like, "Hey, that's catchier than anything I've written in this song so far." So we wrote this part together. I want you and me and you and me together. I want you and me and you and me together. Oh yeah, you and me and you and me. Oh, I'm gonna send you my love. Gonna send you my love. Oh, I miss you, baby. Doesn't matter what's happening. Gonna send you my love, my love. Won't be long until I'm home, my love. Hope you never feel alone. I'm gonna send you my love, yeah. Gonna send you my love. Yeah, I want you and me and you and me together. Want you and me and you and me together. So in 2020, I put out a record because I had nothing else to do. And it was a long time coming. It was a collection of songs I've been writing over the course of a couple years. And when I moved to Nashville, I signed a record deal, which felt like a dream come true. And they signed me because of a record that I had already made. It was completely fan-funded. And so that was a really cool feeling to be like, hey, they found a record of mine and they wanted to sign it. And then I made another record with them, and then I made another one, which was Funeral for My Past. And when I handed it in, I felt pretty confident that it was some of my best work. I was very excited. But they basically dropped me immediately. And the record was done. It was done. So I was in this awkward position because they were like, "But you could buy it back from us." I was like, "Oh, thank you so much. Cool. I'll just like scrounge up all that money that I've never had." So I was in a real pickle, and I basically decided eventually to launch a Kickstarter to help buy that album back from my label. And 1,302 incredible music supporters helped me do that, and they made me the 4th most funded solo female musician in Kickstarter history. So it completely changed my career. It was pretty epic. So I've been independent ever since, proudly independent, and I'm going to play you one of the songs from that record. This is the first song that I wrote for my husband. I basically built a career on writing songs about my failed love life, and so when I fell in love, I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? So this is called Torture. Being without you is being locked in a room, an eternal afternoon set to a song sung out of tune over and over again. Why does it feel like torture not to have your skin on mine? How I lived before you loved me, and now I'm dying all the time. All my pleasure choked by pain. Since I let you get away, should have tied you to the bed when I had you in the flesh. Now chained to the memory. How the music played loud So when I had my daughter, I had this idea that we would just be like running through the hills, like singing songs together, and like so musical, like Sound of Music basically, without the Nazis. And when I started singing to her, she was 2.5 months old, and she just cried at me, and it wasn't happening. And I began to worry. I had a lot of postpartum anxiety, and I was like, I traumatized her with my guitar against her head for 9 months. She didn't have a choice. Anyway. And then, unfortunately, her first sentence was all done. And she used it liberally. And I remember, I don't think I'll ever forget this moment. I was tired of singing, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, so I whipped out one of my own songs, thought I'd practice. And she looked up at me at from the changing table, and she said, all done. It's like, oh my gosh. So we just, last week we wrapped up three and a half weeks on the road as a family in the Northeast, and it was the first time. She just turned 2. She turned 2 on that tour. And it was really sweet because for the first time she was kind of hearing my songs in a different way, and she started singing. My husband caught her singing along to some of my songs, and so I can no longer make that joke that our that all my musical dreams with her aren't coming true, because they are. But this is a song that I wrote for her, thinking about the world that she's going to grow up in, and just wanting to write a song that reminded her of all the things that are worth living for on her hardest days, in case she ever forgot. There's so many good things about this life. So this is going to be on my next record. It's called Can't Get Enough. I wanted to call the song Some Things You Can't Get Enough Of, but apparently you can get enough of words in a song title. So I was really bummed when like everyone that I work with was like, you can't make that your song title. I'm like, what? So just know that that's really what it's called.
Old friends, handwritten notes, last night's campfire smell on your clothes, the sound of the rain against the window, some things you can't get enough of, someone who knows just by the look on your face, the kind of laughter that makes your belly ache, Sunday mornings and mama's pancakes, some things you can't get enough of. Just when you've had it with the world, the way it twists you up, it's wicked and it's rough. It pulls you back and you wanna look away. You're just about to break, but you're swept up again. The sky, the way it looks tonight. Some things you can't get enough of. The best dog you ever had, looking up at you with her chin in your lap. Just enough time for an afternoon nap. Some things you can't get enough of. A back scratching just the right spot. One more cup in the coffee pot. A song that unties your soul from a knot. Some things you can't
I was going to play one of my angriest songs next, and that doesn't feel right, so I'm going to move on to, I'll come back to that feeling later. I'll play you another song that I wrote after becoming a mom, and this is the first song that I've released from the new record. I just put it out a couple weeks ago. I wrote this on my front porch, and I dealt with a lot of depression and anxiety after my daughter was born, and I just did not see that coming for me. I've never dealt with that before and didn't see it, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks, and thank God for modern medicine. That's why I'm still here standing and functioning and doing the thing. So, but thank you. But I wrote this song just feeling so overwhelmed. The Covenant shooting in Nashville had just happened, and I thought, how could I bring a child into this world that doesn't treat children like they deserve to be treated? So this is for the kids. This is called More Than Ever. Ask me how I've been and I might lie. I don't have the energy to cry. I'm so tired, I can't sleep. And I'm struggling to hold it all together more than ever. More than ever, more than ever. And every dream I had has come to life. I'm reminded that when I look in her eyes. And this house is full of song, it's full of love. God knows I've got a reason to wake up more than ever. More than ever. More than ever. The sun shines brighter now. So why is it always getting caught behind the clouds? Every day I look out this window, I see trouble everywhere. I wish we could trade fear for faith, that love would conquer over hate, and we might leave this world a little better. I want to leave this world a little better. More than ever. More than ever. More than ever. So since we're talking about guitars, this is the guitar I bought myself. It's why it's really beat up. It has my late dog's paw scratch all across the guitar because she used to always want my attention whenever I would play. She'd go like this. But I fell in love with Collins guitars because they're what Joni Mitchell plays. I'm kind of changing my set up here as we go. I hope that's okay. You're not going to know any difference, but that's a little bit different sounding. I'll play you a song off the new record. I wrote this after thinking about life a little bit too long. I hope I'm not playing you like all the heavy stuff in one batch. I don't know how I'm going to get you out of it, but we'll figure that out in a second. Does that sound okay? Yeah? What was that? Did I hear? Sad songs only, yes. I mean, I could personally survive on sad songs only, but I don't want to do that. I'm a people pleaser. I also want to make you happy, so we're going to turn this thing around at some point. It's a mystery to me that we're even here at all, spinning 1,000 miles an hour. From above we look so small, standing in the kitchen, wondering what's for dinner. It's all a grand illusion. Are we all just lost in the space in between? Are we really here for a moment or eternity? And is time a miracle or a tragedy? Are we all just lost? It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. I have seen the power of that which I cannot hold. How love can rip you wide open and still be the best thing you've ever known. Now we're dancing in the kitchen, holding it together. It's all a grand illusion. We can't live forever. Are we all just lost in the space in between? Are we really here for a moment or eternity? And is time a miracle or a tragedy? Are we all just lost? It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. Why the good die young? Oh, this world will never make sense. Somehow we believe that we give much more than we get. But we get and we get and we get. Are we all just lost in the space in between? Are we really here for a moment or eternity? And is time a miracle or a tragedy? Are we all just lost? It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. It's a mystery to me. Yeah, yeah. I've got a few more for you. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Thank you to Joe on sound. Thank you so much, Joe. And everyone here at Fogartyville, thank you so much for doing what you do and for welcoming me back. I'll play you one of the happier songs on my new record, and this one only took me 7 years to write. The sad ones are like a glass of wine. That's how long they take me to write. But no, this one, 7 years. And I said, I will not give up on you because I need you to just not make people cry so much. Anyway, this is called So Good.
Baby, someday we're gonna grow up when our wild and reckless ways wear off. We're gonna wonder where the time all went, kicking ourselves for the money we spent. We'll have sunny days, dark days, rich days, broke days, birthdays, bad days, buffets and bellies. Some days I wonder how we ever survive. Some days I can't believe we live this life. But tonight we got it so good, how we got it. My God, we got it so good. Wouldn't change it if we could. How we got it, it's good. How we got it, my God, how we get it so good. Yeah. Baby, someday we might regret the wine and the weed and the cigarettes. Hey, who are we kidding? Why we ever do that? We're gonna live it up and never look back. Yeah. We'll have high days, low days. Things will go sideways, soirees, ballets, broken down on highways. Hey, baby, the stories live on. We'll be singing, swinging, finger picking this song. Singing tonight, we got it so good, how we got it. My God, we got it so good. Wouldn't change it if we could. How we got it, it's good. How we got it, my God, how we get it so good. Yeah. So good. All right. Young love, dumb love, what the good stuff is made of. Making babies, Hail Marys, and oh, how time flies. We can't waste our days worried what's next. 'Cause baby, who knows how many we get? Hey, yeah, tonight we got it so good. How we got it, my God, we got it so good. Wouldn't change it if we could. How we got it, it's good. How we got it, my God, how we get it so good. Yeah. So good. All right. So good.
Thank you so much. I'll leave you with one that maybe you know. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, your love is lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quenching my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Said your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Hey, not once I was downhearted, and disappointment was my only prayer. But then you came, he soon departed, and I never saw his face again. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Said your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher.
You guys know this song? Okay, good. Just want to make sure. You can feel free to sing along to the last part. 'cause you're my one in a million girl. That's why I'll whip my loving arms around you, so we can stand up and face the world. Sing it if you know it. Let me tell you, your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Said your love keeps on lifting me higher, higher and higher. Yeah. Thank you all so much. I'm Liz Longley. Drive safe tonight, and please come say hello. I'll be here all night.